kidding me? Hey!
John Cena, I hate this idea that you're the best.
CM Punk! Oh, that's wicked choke slam!
CM Punk up high.
Incoming! And Punk caught! Look at the strength of Mark Henry! Oh my God!
Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins,
Roman Reigns, welcome to the Shield of Justice.
And I want change. When's the last time we had one of these contract signings that didn't end in some sort of horrible physical calamity?
Of you disrespecting me, my family, the WWE, my father-in-law, my wife.
Before I became a WWE superstar, I was a fan. And at my core, I'm still a fan. And I will do what I can and what I know will make this place better, will make this place fun again. I am CM Punk, and I am the voice of the voiceless.
What's up, people? 0088 here, and this is the first installment of Attitude v Universe 1, the first season of a 5-part season of basically what the title says. What if the Attitude Era came back into the WWE today? What if we all got our favorite Attitude guys back? Would wrestling be good again like before? Or is it just all nostalgia, and our love for the old isn't letting the new grow? Find out in this epic story. This is just the beginning. Okay, Attitude v Universe, let's go! WrestleMania 29. John Cena earned his redemption and defeated the Great One after a year of doubt. The Undertaker once again solidified himself as immortal on the WrestleMania stage. Triple H overcame an animal thought of as unstoppable, protecting his loved ones. Several months later, the WWE has maintained its status quo, with John Cena still being the WWE Champion. Ratings are down since The Rock's defeat at WrestleMania 29. The Rock's comeback at WrestleMania 27 electrified the mild stream that is the WWE. But that electricity wasn't enough to keep the WWE flowing with energy and excitement it once had in the forgotten eras. The WWE had once again conformed to the adolescence of its current time, an era where social media and political correctness rule all. But one man decided enough was enough, and it was time for a change. He decided to bring attitude back into the WWE. Oh yeah. And now for our main event here at Hell in a Cell. Yep, here comes challenger CM Punk, looking quite festive in his Halloween gear. Punk has been chasing that title ever since his loss at WrestleMania to Undertaker. And John Cena is just not letting up. Cena has been champion for over 6 months now. CM Punk was WWE champion for a record 434 days. Is Cena looking to break that record? And here comes the man now, John Cena. He's beaten Big Show, Ryback, Mark Henry, and Daniel Bryan, as well as CM Punk multiple times to keep that title around his waist in the past 6 months. He's been on fire since defeating The Rock. Question is, King, will Punk be able to douse that fire here tonight? WWE Champion John Cena. Can he be defeated? He's been on fire since beating The Rock. Let's see what happens tonight against CM Punk. And
Here we go. John Cena versus CM Punk. What's going to happen? Ooh, punch. What a punch by Cena.
This will be a physical battle. Oh, the punch connects.
In my story, John Cena's been the WWE champion for 6 months since he beat The Rock at WrestleMania 29. What happened in real life? In real life, Cena lost the title at some point. I wasn't even following it because real life wrestling is so lame. So I thought, look, let me make my own story and tell you what should have happened in the WWE by now. In my story, CM Punk doesn't leave because things are actually good. I'd like to think he wouldn't leave this story anyway. But anyway, back to this story. John Cena versus CM Punk for the WWE title at Hell in a Cell. Cena has defeated Daniel Bryan. He's defeated Ryback. He's defeated Punk a few times. He's defeated Bryan again. He's defeated all sorts of wrestlers and superstars and whatnot. He just can't be beat. And now CM Punk wants to try again on Halloween, Hell in a Cell, October 2013. Will CM Punk do it? It's not looking too good as John Cena slams him. Ooh! Cena just dodged that kick. He just throws Cena out the ring. My bad, he throws CM Punk out the ring. Punk got him in a headlock. Cena reverses. This is the main event of Hell in a Cell. Oh! On the steel steps. Oh my god! The punches from Cena. Oh, it's the other steel steps. Punk just steel stepping Cena. Ooh, crack on the knees. This is Attitude of the Universe for the Xbox fans here. Because you can't play this story if you have Xbox and you don't have the PS3. It's a good story, got quite a few downloads. If you want to play it, it's on the Community Creations on PSN. Well, not PSN, Community Creations on WWE 2K14. Yeah. Ooh, what a bulldog.
That's getting dropped to the canvas. Not fast enough.
Ooh, what a slam. Uh-oh. Punk looks like he's going to do something bad. Oh, Cena reverses. Cena's going to the top rope. What's he going to do? Oh my god. 5-knuckle shuffle from the top rope. Don't do it, Cena. Oh my god. Oh my god. And he's setting it up. He's setting it up for the attitude adjustment. Will he hit it? Will he get it? No! CM Punk reverses! Oh my god! Player Punk! No! CM Punk! He's set up for the golden sleep! Will he get it? Will he get it? Oh my! I think he's gonna get it! I can't watch! Oh my god! He hits the GTS! What's gonna happen now? One, two. Cena kicks out! Cena's not going to go out without a fight. He's Super Cena. He can't lose. Super Cena. He won't lose to anyone. Uh-oh. Cena, is he getting ready for the 5 moves of doom? John Cena. Shoulder barge. Oh no. Slam. He's going to go for it. 5-knuckle shuffle. I think it's going to be over for CM Punk. What's going to happen? Oh my god! He's going for it again. Will he get it this time? Attitude adjustment. Cena hits it. He's going for the pin. It's over. It's over. It's got to be over. 2,
Oh my God, Cena is still the WWE champion. After 6 months, can anyone defeat John Cena? John Cena, WWE champion once again. Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. The main event, that's it. Ever since defeating The Rock, he just cannot be beaten. What's going to happen next? What's going to happen on Monday Night Raw? Welcome to Monday Night Raw, the night after Hell in a Cell. Yeah, thanks, Cole. I just said that already. Alright, what's going to happen tonight? Cena is still the champion. Let's find out what else is going on in the world of WWE. What a night we had last night at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, King. It sure was a hell of a night. I can't believe we've got a new tag team champions. Brodus Clay and Tensai really dominated the Real Americans, Cesaro and Swagger. Yes, they became the new WWE tag team champions. And what about the Hell in a Cell? Alberto Del Rio really took it to Sheamus last night for the world title. But our main event was really something, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena retaining the WWE Championship in a brutal battle with CM Punk. Punk has got to be sore after losing that match. That's what, his 4th loss now? John Cena just refuses to give up that title, King. You love my Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler voices. They both sound a lot more badass than my voice. What's going to happen now that John Cena's retained the title? Yet again. For the 1,000th millionth time. Uh-oh, speak of the devil! Punk clearly has something to say about last night's match. Another one of his best in the world rants after losing the title opportunity? There's only so much ranting the WWE Universe can take. Best in the world! Let's see what CM Punk has to say about last night's match with John Cena. John Cena beats CM Punk for the 4th time in a row at a pay-per-view for the WWE title. What a surprise. Isn't it getting boring though? The same stale champion for 7 months straight. I mean, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite because I was the champion for 434 days. But there was one major difference. I wasn't a kiss the babies, smile for the ladies, stale, overutilized, boring man-child. I've got nothing against John Cena the man. But John Cena the wrestler, John Cena the superstar is not what I had in mind as the face of this company. Hell, he's the face of this industry in 2013. It's revolting. In the golden era, we had Hulk Hogan. He told you to eat your vitamins and say your prayers, but even he had the balls to get downright dirty when shit hit the fan. The new generation, we had the Clique, led by Shawn Michaels and the rise of Bret Hart. And of course, we had the Attitude Era, an era where we said fuck you to establishment. Oh my God, we do apologize for the language being used here. Stone Cold Steve Austin was the face of the Attitude Era, and so was Dwayne. I'm not a fan of Dwayne Johnson, but I am a fan of The Rock. And it's no secret that my dream WrestleMania match would be against Steve. But I'm afraid, John, I'm scared. You see, I don't want Austin to come back. I don't want to face him at Mania anymore. Because I want Austin to remain Stone Cold Steve Austin. If he comes back to the WWE now, he'll become a joke, a shell of his former self. He'll become Steve Williams, here to promote his YouTube talk show. When you beat Dwayne at WrestleMania and he saluted you, John, I saw his face. The embarrassment. He hasn't shown his face since. You think Hogan was embarrassed when he shook The Rock's hand at WrestleMania 18? Face it, John, you may be the most successful superstar in the business today, but you're at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to the legends of this industry.
Ooh. Here comes the man in question now. John Cena, what's he gonna say? Punk, you sound so, what's the word? Butthurt? You've lost to me 4 times now. So you come out here and you try to discredit my career, trying to get me to turn bad, trying to get me to do everyone's favorite dance, the John Cena heel turn. You know, you do have one accomplishment over the legend of this business, John. Being the first ever face of the WWE to constantly receive a wild chorus of boos every time he walks into the arena. Yet you still do that shit-eating grin. You really think this is about you, John? When I grew up wanting, dreaming to be the next Macho Man, the next Stone Cold, this is not how I imagined it. I became the first CM Punk, but it's not enough. Outside of Dwayne, none of us are respected anymore, John. WWE TV is what people leave on in the background while doing something else. I'm changing that right now. I'm making WWE relevant again. Oh, you are, huh? How exactly? Well, you can't run before you can walk. And the first step is to remove that title from around your waist. You don't get it. Once you're not champion, I will make it my life goal to make sure you never see that title again. My career means nothing. Being best in the world means nothing until this company, this business, this sport is great once again. The name John Cena is not bigger than this business. The Vince McMahon that ran the WCW out of business is dead now and has been replaced with a senile old man with no love of this business anymore. He wants the WWE to be a social media app. I'm all for getting with the times, but since when was it cool to be so mediocre and insult the intelligence of these fans? I'd hoped when Triple H took over as COO, seeing he's from a time when wrestling was more than just white noise, he'd change things, but he's just McMahon Part Deux. What? It's the COO, Triple H. Well, if it isn't Paolo Levesque, did your bitch send you out here? Oh, I forget, you're actually the bitch in the relationship, right? That's enough, Punk. You've taken up enough time tonight with the garbage you're spewing. I want you to get out of my ring right now. No, Paul, these people are tired of the garbage WWE TV puts out every week. That's it. You get out of this ring right now or you're fired. Oh, don't worry. I've said all I have to say. I'm leaving. Oh, don't think you're going to be let off that easy. CM Punk versus Mark Henry and Big Show tonight in a handicap match. You lose, you're fired. That's for spitting all that slander earlier. No one gets away with talk like that around here. My God, what high stipulations! CM Punk's in trouble. I don't believe what I've just seen. I mean, the things Punk said. I know, King. This rivals, if not trumps, his infamous promo back in 2011. Again, we do apologize for the language, ladies and gentlemen, and we return to the normal programming. Our main event tonight, CM Punk versus 2 giants, Big Show and Mark Henry. It came as a form of punishment for us from our COO, Triple H, for Punk's controversial words just moments ago. If Punk loses this match, he'll be effectively fired from the WWE. But before that, we have a handicap match that's got a bit lighter stakes. Ryback versus Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre with the 3MB. I hope we see a double shell shock. Oh, come on, King. Give 3MB a bit more credit than that.